Second thing, coaching. Coaching's been a huge discovery for me, just because it basically means asking, not telling. You know, there's a lot of trust in that. I ask a lot of open-ended questions. I want to know right from the beginning, do they even want to work with me? I give them that choice. You know, it's giving choice as well, a lot of choice. Like I said, not so much agenda. I don't come in with the parents' agenda or my own agenda or society's agenda or the education system's agenda, teachers' agenda. I really want to open the whole thing up. Do you want to quit school? Like, you know, those kind of questions where they're like, whoa, who's this guy? You know, and it's kind of electrifying for them. Like, okay, this guy's completely open. There's a lot of freedom. And that is where they really, then we can start to like discover their own intrinsic motivation, what they are keen to self-direct in. So these are the three parts of the program I run: motivation, self-direction, and responsibility. Starting to take up responsibility, taking it away from their parents. So the parents don't have to fuss over them, micromanage them, nag them the whole time, take responsibility for the fact that they get their schoolwork done, for example. But really the whole shebang, not just school, but outside of school as well, taking responsibility for what they're doing, how they're showing up in life, what they're putting their energy towards. So yeah, coaching is amazing because it can lead anywhere. It's so thrilling for me and for them. It's a real adventure into like, okay, what's going to come up next? Each week you've got no idea, you know. So there's an element of the coaching is also like a mindset training. Like I've already alluded to, I know the dead ends. I know the kind of shortcuts that students are trying to take in their academic life and in general life, the avoidances, the fake wins, as I call them. And there's many of them, many ways in which our teens can completely self-destruct or just not serve themselves. Maybe it's not so serious as a self-destruction, but it's a way of really, really limiting their potential, dampening down their development, hiding out, basically. And so that's a conversation that I know I can win. I don't mean win over them. I mean win with them. And whereas for a parent, often it can be loggerheads. So yeah, coaching is so powerful, like that open discussion. So we bring a lot of that in. But okay, my background is as a tutor. So I like to marry coaching very often with specialist tuition. So yeah, you know, when you can bring maths and essay writing to life, like I know I can, they're the perfect vehicles for our relationship building. It means that the student doesn't have to worry unduly about having a coach or whatever, a mentor, like what the hell's that? You know, tutoring, at least in the UK, everyone can relate to that. Most people have got a tutor, so it's easy to say, yeah, he's a maths tutor. But what's really going on there is profound relationship building, coaching, open-ended questions, and yeah, a real exploration of all of life. And for me, using my skill set to identify what limits them in general, not just in you know, getting the books out, what are the maths topics, but that as well. So, you know, we make maths and essay writing genuinely fun, energizing, impactful, meaningful. You know, I love these subjects, and I know I can that can rub off on my students. I want them to understand the real meaning for doing this stuff. Like, you know, the system, we can all knock the system. I'm not a huge fan of the system. I never wanted to be a school teacher because of it. But I understand the profound opportunity that GCSEs offer. So, you know, that's, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this stuff. I wouldn't be interested. But wow, I have seen incredible personal development through these subjects, incredible growth. And they are very challenging. Essay writing is very challenging. And wow, once the student starts to get to grips with that, no fear anymore of that challenge, that spills out into, well, all other subjects initially, but it spills out, their confidence just grows from that one starting point, maths or essay writing or both. The confidence and the enjoyment, the engagement, the self-direction in those subjects just sweeps up, begins to sweep up all of life. So, you know, that's also a core belief of mine, that you start in an area where you can really have a lot of fun and grow a lot of confidence, and that spills out into all areas of life.